Test. You can hear me. That is working. Perfect. Welcome, one and all. Greetings, Sophants and Sapiens. I am the Lowlife Cat, also known as the Sarcasm Detector on YouTube. And as you can see, I am a cat, a VTuber, and a variety streamer. Tonight we're going to be playing some Galactic Civilizations 4. This is a beta. The game is not yet released, although you can get it on the Epic Game Store. So I did and tried it out, and I absolutely love it. So we're going to be starting a new campaign tonight. Just something simple, casual, nothing too complex. And we're going to see where we're going to get to in tonight's stream. For those of you who are new to this channel, I like to do chill and calm content. There may be mayhem and shenanigans going on the screen, but I'll be my usual laid-back self. So without too much further ado, let us get right into this. And we're going to start off, obviously, with a new game. And we have a plethora of things to pick from here. Humans. Well, let's go through the list here for everyone's benefit. So we have Terran. Extra ship range because they're explorers, and inspired. Additional leaders available for recruitment, and leaders cost 25% less. So this is kind of interesting. Inventors of the hyperdrive and one of the youngest races on the galactic stage, Terrans are known for both their professed love of diplomacy and their proficient use of violence when that diplomacy fails. Humans are known for their flexibility and productivity. They have lower expectations than other races, so it's easier to make them happier. And we have the Festron Hunt. Man, these guys are ugly. Is he like walking on the ceiling? It looks like he's walking on the ceiling. The dozens of sentient species that evolved on the Festron homeworld, only the Festron remain. This was not an accident. The Festron view other species as little more than hosts for their eggs. Oh man, these guys are nasty stuff. So they are ravenous, receives 1,000 credits and plus 10% approval for 25 turns after conquering a planet. It also grants the ability to consume aliens and spawn new Festron citizens. Oh, that's nasty. Plus 10 control planets generate plus 1 more influence per turn. And that's their ideology. Festrons love aquatic worlds. They receive a large approval bonus when they are on them and slight penalty when they are. And they also occasionally murder other species they share a world with. Wow, these guys. We have the navigators. That's like a tardigrade of some kind. A tardigrade mixed with a anteater. And something else. I don't know. It's kind of weird. A mysterious spacefaring race, the Navigator's true home world, has been lost to history. Until recently, they viewed worlds as little more than meager platforms from which to build ships. But now something has changed. They are archaeologists. Whenever artifact charges are earned, an additional charge is gained. That's actually really nice. Starfaring, 50% ship range, starts with the ability to detect and travel on subspace stream. They actually get an extra colony ship at the start as well. Navigator Society is built around investigating the wonders of the universe, often to the exclusion of everything else. Their high intelligence make them the best scientists in the galaxy. That is kind of tempting. Now we have the Maimot Brotherhood. Maimot. It sounds somewhat like Marmot, which is like a rodent type. And they are kind of, well, no, they're not actually rodent. Like they're more, I don't know what that is. The Maimots evolved on a planet with 5 other species. Today, they are only sentient species on their world. Again, did they eat everything like the Festron did? Their high rate of reproduction is a mixed blessing as they face balancing act between their people's rapid population growth and the never-ending struggle to find enough food for everyone. They are fertile. Interesting. Starts with 2 additional workers and a population growth 25% faster. When a ship is constructed, 2 ships are constructed instead, but all ships have 25% negative hit point. Now that is interesting. An average race with an above average growth rate. They will quickly overwhelm planets and consume all available foods. We might have to stay away from this one. We have the Azilosi, which look like Orions. The Azilosi are almost perfectly self-interested, with no system of morality beyond the simple truth that an individual should seek their own maximum benefit. They find other civilizations' systems of law hilariously quaint and misguided. Now, their warriors ignore 10% of all damage done to all their ships. All weapons have 10% longer range. Time Lord starts allied with pirates. Also grants access to the look the other way policy. Azilosi have few redeeming qualities. If by few you mean none. Their culture rewards strong actions, and concerns like ethics or compassion were lost long ago. Every Azilosi is a criminal and generates crime. Ooh. Then we have the Arceans. The Taurian Empire are famous for their commitment to neutrality, a trait that was almost fatal to them. Liberated by the Terran Alliance, they now strive to rebuild their empire, vowing to never be subjugated again. They are loyal. All their leaders have +10 loyalty and cost 25% less to recruit. That's kind of good. And star bases have larger areas of effect. Enemy ships are slowed, and player ships gain an attack bonus when in the area of any of their star bases. Ooh, that is kind of interesting. Arcean's stoic nature make them unlikely to be ideological. Instead, they revere the military, and Arcean soldiers gain additional approval and are never pacifists. These guys are kind of interesting. Then we have the Adrension Empire, or Drengen. That's an I after the G, so it would be Drengen, technically. The Drengen are profoundly evil and warlike civilization. I like these guys already. Exceedingly clever and vicious. There are few beings capable of meeting a Drengen and not becoming its next meal. Ooh, they're cannibals as well, so they're slavers. Gain the ability to enslave your citizens, reducing their approval, production, and food consumption, but they never protest, gain access to slaving technologies. They also have unrelenting, which we saw before. Drengen have a high resistance and aptitude for becoming strong soldiers. Drengen also have no approval penalty for living on undefended worlds. They defend themselves. Wow. Next we have the Altarian Republic. Altarians are a deeply religious race, taken to acts of great benevolence in their interaction with others. This has perhaps not coincidentally given them a reputation for being self-righteous. They are ancient. Gets research from precursor artifacts and anomalies, starts with an additional policy spot. Very interesting. Increase diplomacy and reduces crime. Most Altarians adopt a Mur, a philosophy they devote their life to. This makes them more ideological than other species and more approving when their ideology matches that of their empire or governor, and more disapproving when it's opposed to them. They can also be specialized to divine empaths, although it is an expensive process. Oh, interesting. Hello, this is the Your Singularity. What happened to your face, man? Oh, man. An ancient race of sentient artificial beings. The Yor have no need for crude biological methods of reproduction and consumption, and can inhabit worlds other races would find intolerable. So they are adaptable, can colonize extreme worlds, and unwavering. Colonies are much harder to culture flip, and access to the unbroken spirit technology. Interesting. As synthetic species, Yor don't require food or have any natural growth. Instead, their citizens are manufactured. And that would be interesting to play with. Now we have the Taurian Regime, otherwise known as the ETs. Twice made slaves of the Adrension Empire, the Taurians now strive to rebuild their once great civilization. Possessing a keen survivor's instinct, Taurians are willing to work with even the most undesirable forces, if it means securing their future. They are fertile, like the Maimot, so starts with 2 additional workers and faster population growth, unwavering. Okay, we already saw that. Taurians love aquatic worlds. They receive a large approval bonus when they are on them and a slight penalty when they aren't. But their subjugation by the Adrension makes them unhappy when they share worlds with Adrension citizens. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. Oh, the Manti cluster. A generation of their spawn was stolen by otherworldly raiders. The Manti's rapid response, the leap onto the galactic stage in search of their lost generation, has raised eyebrows. The Manti remain unapologetic. So they are paranoid. Free drones defend planets, shipyards, and asteroids on starbases and allows access to the molecular fabrication technologies. And their warriors ignore all 10% of all damage. Manti love aquatic worlds. They receive a large approval bonus when they are on them and a slight penalty when they are not. I love the little thing he does with his hands there. And then we have the Crin Syndicate. Oh boy. The Crin are somewhat unique in the galaxy, a civilization composed of a variety of species united by a shared religion. The variety of citizens is a great asset of the Crin and who can make use of their strength of each other. So they are devout, starts with a cleric citizen and a Criniac temple on their homeworld. Culture grows every time they add to their ideology. And their individualism, okay. Bureaucrat starts with some 50 control and access to coordination technology. Citizens can be of any species in the galaxy with all their strength and weaknesses. Sounds like the Federation of Planets, but if it was based on like religion instead of like exploration and science and all that stuff. Let's jump onto this Google. Oh no. What the hell are you? Iconian refugee. Servants of the Precursors and one of the first races to reach the stars. The Iconians are now locked in a bitter struggle with their own creations, these guys. They are xenophobic, research doubled, and minus 75% influence. And the ability to build the Dream Conclave achievement. So they got a lot of research, but not a lot of influence. Interesting. Paranoid, free drones, and their ideology is secrecy. Iconians are paranoid species that are still traumatized by their near extinction by the Yor. Because of this, they suffer a significant approval penalty if they share a world with them, and even though they are as temperamental as other species, their passive nature prevents them from protesting. Interesting. Now we have these guys who are dragons, literally, or some form of reptiloid. Yeah, these guys are actually kind of amazing. What is that behind them? I thought that was gold, but that's just... I have no idea what that is. That is so weird. But they have eggs here. Just looking at the background a little bit. So the Drath freehold, mysterious creatures who love to move in the shadow. The Drath are masters of subterfuge and manipulation, rumored to be behind every major conflict in the galaxy. It is possible they spread some of those rumors themselves. War profiteering. Receive a 200% bonus from trade routes established with warring races. Ooh. And ancient, okay. The Darath are ancient race that are fond of their legacy and their vast storehouses of credits. They receive an approval bonus based on the credits in their treasury. Yeah, definitely dragons. We got these guys. The corporate sector. God, don't look at me like that, dude. That is creepy AF. That's even creepier than some of the stuff like the Crin and like the other stuff that has multiple eyes. This guy is, I guess it's a bit too close to human, those eyes. It's really, really creepy. So the corporate sector is ruled by a number of multi-planet corporations with traders amongst the galaxy's best. The entire civilization's satisfaction and sense of self-worth is unsurprisingly correlated with the amount of credits in their coffer. They are traders, so it starts with a freighter has a significant boost to persuasion and receive 3 free trade licenses. They're also wealthy, starts with 2,000 more credit. Wow, Iridium's high social makes them excellent traders. Also receive an approval bonus based on credits in your treasury. Interesting. Oh, what are you guys? The Onyx Hive. Oh, these guys are silicon based. They're just something else. They're not like regular stuff. Let's see. The Onyx Hive are technologically sophisticated worm-like species that originated around the volcanic vents of their homeworld. With a society filled with backstabbing and intrigue, the Onyx make natural spies. Well, it's kind of hard to miss these guys. They are Prometheans. Ships have double the normal hit points but don't heal normally. And they receive 25% more experience from battles. Okay. The Onyx have no need for organic food and sustain themselves on the energy of their universe. Interesting. Their growth rate is dependent on the amount of Promethean their civilization holds, and they become sedentary and infertile if they have low amounts of the Promethean, and prolific if they have massive stores of the rare mineral. These guys are kind of interesting. What do we have here? Baratak Grove, sentient tree-like creatures. The Baratak are strange to see in the harsh environment of space, but with the innate ability to revitalize dead worlds, their potential is considerable and likely to follow a different path than their galactic peers. Interesting. Starts with access to xenoanthropology technologies and a free culture trait. And starts with the ability to deploy spores to 3 dead worlds to restore life. Each time a new culture trait is gained, another charge is earned. Oh, now that is interesting, because there are like planets that you absolutely cannot colonize. They're just dead planets. Baratak are stout citizens who require very little to be content, but they are sensitive to pollution and won't be happy or healthy or on heavily polluted worlds. How are you doing, Kat? We're just going through the list of species available to us here in Galactic Civilizations 4. We're nearly towards the end. In fact, we are at the end. So this is the Terran Resistance, and they are different from the Terran Alliance. The Terran Resistance are the portion of humanity that wasn't trapped on Earth behind the precursor shield. So obviously there is some stuff going on story-wise, lore-wise in this game. Years on the run has made them resourceful but hard, and formed a schism with the rest of humanity, which might take some time to heal. So we do have 2 different species of humans here. Resourceful starts with some useful resources. Unrelenting, okay. Humans are known for their flexibility and productivity. They have lower expectations than other species. Starts with useful and more influence. So we're gonna have to pick which one we're gonna start with, and it's kind of tempting. They're all really, really interesting and good. These guys, this looks like Human Alliance might be like the easiest thing to start with, just based on like extra extra stuff that we get here. And it might be just too easy. Terran, yeah. Although this other Terran is looks kind of cool. Maybe we'll go with the second Terran, or maybe we'll go with one of the aliens. They don't have any cat aliens, unfortunately, and I find that really disappointing. I need to write a strongly worded letter to the devs of this. Oh yeah, you can pick random, or you can customize. Coming soon. They're not in the game yet. Colonel Horse, how you doing? Go for the most chaotic alien. The closest we can get to being a cat, the most chaotic alien. Which one of these guys? They're all kind of. I'm kind of tempted to mess around with the navigators. It just gives us more shit. Or the murder robots, murder hobo robots. That might be something interesting to try. Or a tree, or a dragon. I want to be a dragon. We should be dragons. Yeah, it's so funny.
Boom, baby!
Damn, I forgot that whenever I type, it does my thing as well at the same time. Let's do that again.
Boom, baby!
Dude, my bot is broken. I'm trying to give you a shout out. Guys, check out Colonel Horse. Oh, I see. That is really broken. Let's see if I can take a look at this real quick. I don't know what's going on there. I think Stream Elements is broken. Somewhat broken, half broken.
Boom, baby!
Yeah, it does the thing on the screen, but it's not doing the type out thing in the chat. So I'm gonna have to reset that at some point. I'm gonna have to fiddle around with my bots. They're not working. Yeah, dragon would be interesting. Oh, you are. I'm on a bit of a hiatus myself. I got I don't know, motivational issues, as well as being a bit tired and sick and stuff. Yeah, the chat part is not showing up, so I have to fix that at some point. Let's see. Dragon kind of looks interesting. I don't know. Do we want to be shrimps? Maybe not. I don't want to be a shrimp. Murder hobo robot though. Or something cute? No. Let's not go with the cute. These are what? Ex-slave ET types. I'm kind of tempted with the dragon stuff here. Murder robot or dragon or Terran, yeah. And no, it gets complicated because it's Terran or Terran, because there's two of them. Murder robot looks kind of interesting. Although the Terran Resistance might be a bit OP, I think. Terran Alliance, oh sorry, this is the Resistance. That's the Alliance. These guys are way too easy. Terran Karen. I feel bad for anyone actually named Karen. If your real name is Karen, I'm sorry. I'm not really sorry though. Yeah. I think we'll go with the Terran Resistance. I want to try this out. Customize, so you get to customize the traits, so you can pick some traits here. Okay, interesting. You can change the picture or the foreground, and I believe you can import pictures or animated whatever into the background. A few stories about now that Karen is a stigmata. I don't like the colors. Can I rotate the ship? No. Shadow? I don't like that. That's not shadowy at all. What were they thinking? The Crimson Tide. Oh. Necropolis. Crimson Fury, which is more pink than anything else. Oh, Mecha. Mecha inverted. Twilight. Terrible love story. Yellow Jacket. What about inverted? Oh, that's actually, I like that. I like this. We'll go with this. So this game is still an early access game, or not even. It's a beta. We take a look at, so difficulty beginning, proximity far. There won't be anyone close to us when we start out. Everything else is almost default. Opponents, we have 11 of them. Let's get this game started. Yeah, there's a lot. It is very customizable. I don't know if you've played any of the previous Galactic Civilizations game. I played 3, the previous game, a little bit. I still have it on the Epic Store somewhere. Okay, here we go. The Terran Resistance is the portion of the human race that was left to fend for itself when Earth was locked behind the precursor shield. For years, they wandered the galaxy, avoiding the Adrension and their allies until they found a safe refuge near the far rim of the galaxy, where they were able to rebuild and even begin dreaming of return to Earth. The years of wandering has taught the Resistance a great deal, and they are now experts at ship recycling, asteroid mining, and operating covertly. Interesting. The Terran Resistance are excellent at making do with limited resources and have become masters of ship recycling. I have no idea what that means. Years of living on the run have also taught them valuable skills at remaining hidden and operating covertly. Interesting. All right, so we have a number of things here. And we also have a number of things here. So we go for the civilizations. We have our taxes are kind of high. How much money are we making? 5. If I lower this to, goes to 3.6. Okay, I think we can lower the taxes a little bit. Now we have some policies available. Course colonization, faster growth, a little bit lost in approval. Defensive measures, heart of the empire. IP theft, diplomacy penalty actually. Land exploitation, more pollution, singular purpose. Control per turn. The great expansion, growth 200%. And many would-be entrepreneurs in our home are likely to sign up to leave if we can compensate them for their setup costs. Casino harvesting. Okay. Diplomacy bonus, gross income. Okay, I like this. Going with the great expansion. It will give us faster growth. And we don't have any trade or anything like that, or anything to automate. What was the other one here? So this one gets, so there are leaders we can like hire. Just 20% growth when assigned as a governor. +3 deception. Increases liberty and supportive. High social. Just high resolve. So let's take a look at some of the stats that these guys come with. All citizens come with these stats. Intelligence. Intelligence modifies research and related tasks. For leaders, intelligence is important for Minister of Technology and for governors of technology-focused worlds. For citizens, intelligence is important for scientists. Social modifier, a leader skill at approval and influence tasks. A high social skill is important for diplomats, ministers of colonization, and governors. For citizens, social is important for entertainers and traders. Diligence. Diligence modifies a leader's skill at production-related tasks. A high diligence is important for commanders and for governors of manufacturing worlds. For citizens, diligence is important for workers and farmers. I grew up with some of the James Bond stuff, so I might be a bit biased. Who hasn't grown up with a bit of James Bond? Although some of the older James Bond now is like definitely not woke. Resolve, I think we saw that, but I'll read it again. Resolve modifies a leader's skill at military tasks. A high resolve makes a powerful commander. For citizens, resolve is important for soldiers. All of the world's citizens' resolve add to that planet's resistance. So those who recruit, we can place them in locations like ministries. We have ministry. We have governors, which we don't actually have at the moment. What is our ideology? I forgot to check. I don't remember what our base ideology was. So we don't have any planets at the moment, but if we have any planets that we want to turn into an actual core world, we can put a governor there. Diplomats, no alien civilizations known. We can put leaders and commanders. So we get a few ships here, and we need to put a commander in them to actually use these. These are unique ships. Hawk of Refuge, a quick attack ship designed to keep resistance borders safe. Increase hit points, increase attack. You can see here, hit points increase based on diligence, attack increase based on resolve. 100% more experience, +1 moves per level. The Orion, modest ship whose attack grows with level. Beam attack per level. Okay, this is what? It's shooting lasers and has armor. This is shooting lasers and has shields. You can kind of look at the top row there. It's kick-ass, take name. That's the Terran ideology, of course. Star Shield. Legendary fleet defender designed to support allied fleets. And +1 armor per level. Nice. And faction, these are like things that are, I haven't quite figured out what these guys do, but they do give us some kind of bonus. Then we have ideology, which we can't do anything with now because we have 0 points. But you get like certain perks and stuff. As you get points, you put them in. Does this say what our ideology is? Oh, and research. Forgot to show you research. There's our data bank, executive orders. These are orders we can give that have immediate effect. Galactic challenges, we'll just ignore that for now. Statistics on our civilization. No data has been collected yet. Report. Stats. Yeah, okay. Done. So let's take a look here. We have a planet, which is refuge. And we can go on the planet, and then it's like a... can place stuff down. Wonder everyone's happy, little happy people. Although we can only build a entertainment district, a financial district, and a manufacturing district, we have a number of things we can put in here. Capital mainframe, industrial center, trade network. So this part is like civilizations, kind of city building part. Now we have the shipyard where we build our ships. We have a, is that a colony ship? That has hypersilicates. And that is, so we have two worlds here, Shade and Shield. Shade is a class 4 pool world, poor, with hypersilicates and a jungle. And this has extra resistance. Shield, class 4 pool. Oh, we got Promethean right away. That's kind of crazy. I am gonna send you off to colonize this. No, wrong ship. Off you go. Colonize that world. You are a survey ship, the TR Discovery, Terran Resistance Discovery. And this is gonna go after all these like space junk, artifacts, capsules, everything that's around the map, and we're just gonna automate it. We have a probe here. And we're going to send the probe out to check out all these stars around and see where all the planets are. Because we're gonna need everything. We're gonna need all this. All right, and we're gonna need to do some research. You got high intel, but low loyalty. We'll get you. Ministry of Technology, that actually just gives us a little bit of extra research bonus based on her intelligence score. And that also unlocks a 5th thing here for the research, because usually normally if you don't have that, if you don't have a Minister of Technology, you only get 4 researches that you can pick from. And I'm going to pick supply ship, allowance left, supply module. We're going to start with the starbase, and then asteroid mining, and then maybe some armed shuttles. Maybe we'll see how it goes, but we're going to start off with the starbase. It gives us the ability to build stuff. It's going to take 3 turns, 3 months to get to that. Over here, you are going to build a colony ship for us, and a couple of probes. Actually, we're going to rush the order on the probes because we need them for exploration. And then we go into the actual world and let's build some stuff. What do we have here? Production is good, science is good. Income is good. Food is a little low. Research, this gives us bonus to research. This is bonus to manufacturing. And this is a bonus to wealth. And we can only build entertainment, financial, and manufacturing. So we're going to start off with some manufacturing. Industrial center. What do we have here? This is isolated biome, 300% or 3 to research. Precursor nanites. Oh. Chimeric biomass. This is kind of interesting. Whenever you get this and it builds up charges, and when you build up enough charges, using it on a planet will add 2 extra tiles. Usually they're going to be like just plains. Precursor nanite. Get these guys started right away. Best area for manufacturing. It's probably here in the center somewhere. So these are all manufacturing. These are population. It's approval. That's more population. This is what? Research. This is our home planet. We're definitely going to be growing this planet, adding extra stuff to it. couple of manufacturing here. Follow this to the front of the line. And we're going to quick build that. I'm burning through my cash reserve pretty fast, unfortunately, but we need to get some of this done. We're also going to need to get food in here somehow. This has food on it, so once this gets resolved, once we've colonized this planet, since it's not a core world, it'll send all its stuff to refuge. Is that refuge or refugee? I don't know how to pronounce that. Solak, how you doing? Welcome, bud. It's been a while since I've seen you. Well, a sleepy kitten has awakened. Yeah, I guess. All right, let's go on to the next month, since we have pretty much completed everything that we can do here with our limited resources and ships and all that fun stuff. Executive orders are available. So nice. Promethean is so freaking rare. Okay, you head over here. And we're going to have to be... rush one more ship, another probe. It's only 112 credits. So yeah, we can definitely do that. Colonizing Shade. This is our first colony. Yay! I'll let you guys see the animation because it's kind of cool. And that's it. That's the animation. It just oops. I'm doing all right. Thank you for asking, Solak. Hopefully you've been doing well as well. And jump over to the next month, month number 3. There's going to be a lot of these. Is there only one Promethean here? Oh, look, there's a planet already. Busy with work and the kids. Okay. Another probe. We will send you out in this direction. Get a good look at the stars close to us. Yeah, there's definitely quite a bit of Promethean here. We're going to have to grab that, as well as that planet, which I will... It's another planet out there. Yeah, these are dead words. World. Head over to that one. You can see the orbit here. There's another planet. I want to see what that is. And another colony ships. Which direction should I send it? I want to colonize all the core world. So we haven't found one yet. We're going to just do a skip. First anomaly surveyed. Yay. And research complete. Thank you. Not right now. So we have a couple of constructors here. And if I highlight it, this guy is used for building spaceships. And also, there's 3 types of these star bases that we can build. First of all, let's get into a position, say about... Can I get it to cover the relic at the same time? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be possible getting both refuge and the relic in there, so I think it's fine. Let's go back down 1, cover the space station here, and construct the base. So you can do military, economic, and communication star base. The economic one only can be placed in the area of a core world. Military and communication star bases can be placed anywhere. Usually I put communication star bases to, or like around the back in areas where I'm trying to grab certain objects, relics, stuff like that. And star bases, I put them in choke points, usually like there are like slipstream, which I can't zoom out far enough to show you guys, but they're like little corridors that go from like this sector to different sectors. So I put the military star bases usually at the entrances of those. These guys have like special things that they can do. They all have different special things. There are some overlaps with some of the components that you can have on them, but usually there is some uniqueness to each one of them. So let's construct economic starbase for this guy. Okay, first starbase. And that is our starbase. So you can see here, this guy actually gives us a bonus to manufacturing and income to the planet that it's a part of. And we can put a extra module here, which gives us another 5% of manufacturing. So the planet now has plus 10% manufacturing, and this bonus goes up, and there's going to be more than one bonus as we upgrade. And as you notice, this starbase also kind of grows as you add more modules to it, which I think is kind of neat. And there is a bit of a actually a little bit of a bug, kind of. Notice here I have like the mouse on the done button. If you're at the top part of the done button, it doesn't do anything. Oh, the cat's in the way. God damn it. Where is it? So hide Capamon for a bit here. So this at the bottom right hand corner, you can see if I'm at the top half of the button, I can't press. If I'm at the bottom half of the button, it can be pressed. It's a really weird, yeah. Again, game is still in beta, it's still in testing. It says right here at the very bottom, for testing purposes also. Or I should say, testing purposes only. Alright, so we do have that going. You. Okay, that's that planet. What about this side? So you can see these light gray planets are usually, you can colonize them, but you can't turn them into core worlds. They're usually just supportive planets. A core world kind of looks like this. It's got the solid center. Yeah, let's take you over here. This little probe, get you a bit closer. It'll automatically do it when I tell it to, when I just like switch between turns. If it's like has a mission to do, it'll complete it, or I can tell it to do it early before I hit the next thing. So next research we said was armed shuttles. No, asteroid mining. Gotta get that asteroids going. We probably need one more probe. Man, I hope I start making some cash soon, because I am running out. You are the colony ships. We still haven't found, so skip your turn. And that's the extra constructor, which we'll send it over here. Let's see if we can grab all this Promethean. Defensive system. Discovery has found a ship upgrade. Calibrated to defend from laser weapons. Sure, why not? So if I go to the ship, which one was it? The Discovery? Interesting. Okay. Next turn. Again, skip your turn. And you come up here. I did put the first like civilizations to be far, so that's mostly unlikely that I will run into any aliens anytime soon. Oh, there we go. What are you? Requires extreme colonizations. I can't even colonize this guy. That sucks. I need like research to do that. Well, that sucks. And this is just what, dead worlds? Yeah, if they don't show up on the zoom out, they're dead. No. What are you? You are a probe. You're heading this way. You are gonna head this way. You head this way, and then we'll make it go around a little bit. More Promethean. Oh shit. This is like one of the rarest substances in the galaxy. And we have you going here, so we'll check out this system here. And there's our Asteroid Miner. And what should we build next? I know we said armed shells. I think we're good. I think we can probably get the planetology research districts afterwards. Yeah, okay. Get this one a bit closer to the system. Maybe we'll get lucky and see a planet. No, there's a couple of planets, but just out exploring the stars. Come on, select it. Okay, it's heading over to that guy. These guys are like relics. If I put a starbase next to them, I'll get a small bonus, control bonus. Interesting. We also have the 2 miners here, which is Asteroid Miner. Go ahead and mine that. Yes, so now it is mining this stuff. Production yields. I have no idea what this... It increases production by 0.1. Okay. The next miner. Go up here. And we have a couple of mining things, so that is increasing our... By the way, if I look here, our food should be in the positives. I'm not sure how to look at that. Farming input plus 15, national... This is the food this is the stuff we get from everything. That's the input and that's the output. I don't know how much food is required. But that would be helpful to know, right? Stuff is still being built on the planet. Everyone's happy on the planet as well. So let's... so we learn farming. Skip again. And then the next month. Fortunately, nothing here. Up you go. More relics. There's a lot of planets to colonize in this area, so that's a good thing. Unfortunately, not a lot of core worlds, which is what I really need. Okay, more dead world, which do nothing for me whatsoever. Again, more of these guys. Holy shit, man. Right, you head over this way. How much you want to bet all the worlds are going to be like at the far end of this little sector of space? Okay, what's next? TR colony ship. Skip. And space elevators are done. Actually, Starbase, Subspace, Research Districts allows us to, yes, definitely for sure, research districts. We can start putting scientists in and stuff. Well, let's us put in the districts. It won't allow us to actually train scientists yet. You know what? I'm just going to put you on sentry mode for now. Can I get all the Promethean? Yes. Yes, I can. Okay, that's going to have to be fine. Communication. And that's our first Promethean mine. And no modules available for it. Colonies are getting +1 growth or +1 influence from this thing. So these guys have influence, an influence aura that they kind of expand. Same as the planets. The planets also have like an influence aura that they can use, and eventually you can flip world. God damn it. These are interesting. These are thulium. These are stuff we can harvest. So we put another station here and we can grab those. Get a bit closer. More of these planets. What the hell, man? What does this planet have? Food. What does this planet have? Has production and wealth. You know what? I'm gonna do this. We're gonna get more colony ships eventually. We probably need another constructor also. So build me a constructor afterward. Yeah, our manufacturing output is really sad. For the moment, anyways. Okay, so this guy, head over here. We're out of moves. Yeah, everything's out of moves. And our little aura here is now covering these guys. Give us a planet. Give us a nice planet too. No, it's just giving us dead worlds. What kind of god-blasted sector is this? Holy shit. I mean, there's still one core world. Here we go. Because okay. Precursor nanite. Effing tastic. Okay. How much money do we have? Not very much. And 2 more months so we can get another colony ship. It's 160 credits to finish that, which I will gladly do. Do you still have movement? You do. Head up there. You should have run out of movement. And you still have some, so let's go in. More Promethean. I am so effing lucky. These sectors are probably like all the Promethean for the whole bloody galaxy. Probably. Probably literally. Maybe. Who knows? What is this? That is the climate purifier. Interesting. Yes. Another colony ship. Let me grab me this world. This line here is our limit of where we can travel. Basically away from Earth. We'll get more stuff to expand our range at some point soon. That is indeed very nice. Head that way. Go ahead and check that one out. Oh, another one of these. So we're going to need 2 constructors for the... I need a constructor for this, a constructor for that. That's a lot of stuff. But we're going to have another core world going very soon. As another... this place has a lot of wealth. Wow. So we'll have another starbase, another shipyard that we can use to do stuff. Yeah. Doing stuff. Let's send you over this direction. You head over this way. Now we just push it forward. Anyways, ooh, hello. Epimetheus pollen. It's a precursor lab world. This is going to give us a little bit of a bonus. That's good. And I do have access to another craft colonist, yeah. And that gives us 2 more core worlds. Eventually we'll have this guy as well. And then we'll capture all these little planets around the edges here. Head up this direction. And there's our research districts. Allow us to start training generation of scientists. You know what? I will grab that. It's 8 months to research, but it is definitely worth it. If we can actually get our research moving a little bit faster, we need to pump in some more manufacturing as well. But yeah, research is super important. Admit to this guy first. We're trying to be a little bit methodical in our research. Where are you? Are you like behind the star that I can't see you? Yeah, they're... Head up that way. Yeah, it was like literally behind the star. And we are at the 1 hour mark. So we're going to be taking a very quick break. Did we find another planet? We found... what? Peacock, we're already sending someone to it, right? No, we're sending someone to the... Hold on, I was confused. You're getting to okay, so we need one for here and one for there. This one is extreme colonization. This one is oceanic. Okay, so we can't grab these 2 yet, unfortunately. What was I saying? Yeah, commercial time. We're going to take a very quick 2-minute break. So stick around. We'll be right back in a couple of minutes, guys. I just need a quick stretch. Use the bathroom if you have to, whatnot, all that things. If you're subscribed, you won't see any commercials. Otherwise, it's just going to be a couple of minutes.